In a dramatic twist that upended the usual formula of romance and rivalry, the bold and the beautiful plunged one of its main characters, Liam Spencer, into a nightmare darker and more sinister than any scandal or love triangle before it. What initially appeared to be a medical crisis turned into a months-long, calculated assassination attempt via poison. The mysterious decline of Liam Spencer. For a long time, viewers had noticed that something was wrong with Liam. What started as occasional headaches and mood swings escalated into something much more disturbing. He was disoriented, had memory loss, and even lost his balance. Those closest to him attributed it to stress, perhaps even overwork or emotional exhaustion from years of being caught between Hope and Steffi. But these symptoms are early signs of a darker truth. Liam is not a natural. He is being poisoned. Little do Liam and those around him know that a slow, deliberate plot has been brewing, and its purpose is not simply revenge or sabotage, but to break him from the inside. The poisoner in front of their eyes, the mastermind behind this attack, could be anyone. The show cleverly keeps the audience guessing. Is it a revenge resurrected by someone like Sheila Carter, known for her manipulative and murderous tendencies? Could it be Thomas Forrester returning to his unstable ways in a moment of extreme desperation? Or is someone suddenly a wolf in sheep's clothing? Suspicion initially falls on Luna, a relatively new face in the Forrester universe. Luna had been at the center of a criminal case and was serving a sentence. But in a moment of compassion, or perhaps poor judgment, Bill Spencer arranged for her release. Bill, never one to act without layers of reasoning, seemed to believe Luna deserved a second chance. Liam, however, didn't see it that way. When he learned Luna was no longer behind bars, he exploded. He confronted Bill in a heated showdown, demanding that Luna return to prison. Liam didn't believe her. His instincts screamed that she was dangerous. What he didn't know was that Luna had overheard every word of that confrontation. And that was the moment everything changed. Slow killing, vengeful and silent in her revenge, Luna began slipping small amounts of poison into Liam's drink whenever he visited the Spencer estate. Not quickly, not with fanfare, but over time, it had devastating effects. The poison wasn't meant to kill him outright. It was designed to slowly weaken him, eroding his mental and physical abilities until finally a tumor formed in his brain. A tumor so entrenched and aggressive that it could not be removed by conventional procedures. By the time doctors discovered it, Liam's life was hanging by a thread. Friends and family were stunned. No one knew how something like this could happen. But Liam, though his thoughts were hazy, began to sense the pattern. Bill's visits to the mansion, his symptoms worsened. He began to put the pieces together. Could Luna really do this to him? The tipping point and the truth: it wasn't easy to get others to believe him. Many questioned whether Liam's suspicions were just paranoia caused by the tumor itself. But Liam refused to give up. Digging into the timeline, tracking his symptoms, cross-referencing his medical visits, he slowly built a case. Eventually, enough circumstantial evidence emerged and people began to take his claims seriously. The ensuing confrontation was explosive. Cornered and broken, Luna admitted everything. Her confession shocked the Forrester and Spencer families. The woman they had tried to give a new life to had become a calculated poisoner. The fight for survival, but the damage was done. Liam's tumor is inoperable in the United States. His only chance lies in an experimental surgical procedure being tested at a clinic in Europe. It's high risk. Success isn't guaranteed. And even if he survives, there's a chance he'll never be himself again. Liam takes the chance. The show follows his harrowing journey overseas, the high-risk surgery, and the emotional toll it takes on everyone involved. Hope, Steffi, Bill all wait in suspense as Liam fights for his life. The surgery is successful, but the aftermath is devastating. Liam survives, but with significant memory loss. A blank page, a complicated heart back in Los Angeles. Liam doesn't recognize many of the people closest to him. His relationship with Hope and Steffi, once so tumultuous and emotional, has been erased. He can't remember the betrayals, the reconciliations, the children, the years of love and loss. Everything has been reset. Hope tries to gently reconnect with him, explaining their long history. Steffi approaches cautiously, both knowing they can't rush him or impose their own versions of the past on him. For the first time in years, Liam stands at a crossroads undefined by past guilt or emotional baggage. This is a literal second chance. A new Liam with his memory gone. Liam approaches life differently. He is more cautious, more thoughtful, less impulsive. The love triangle that shaped him for so long no longer controls his choices. He can judge people based on their present actions, not their past mistakes. It has changed the way he sees Bill, now that he only knows the man who tried to save him. It has changed the way he sees Hope and Steffi, two women who both claim a deep connection he cannot remember. As Liam slowly tries to rebuild his life, fans see the emergence of a man who is not torn between two worlds, but determined to build one of his own. The trauma of the poisoning, the near-death surgery, and the emptiness of his memory loss have given him a depth he has never shown before. He becomes a symbol of survival, not just from physical illness, but from the weight of his former self. Fallout, and the future Luna is back in prison, this time without mercy and without sympathy. Her betrayal reshapes how the show's characters view redemption and trust. Bill struggles with guilt for ever trusting her. Spencer's legacy, once tarnished by his decision, begins to heal slowly. Thomas, once doubted, seeks redemption in his own way. Shared trauma brings the Forresters and Spencers into uneasy alliances. Old wounds reopen, but new relationships are formed. Hope and Steffi this time are not rivals but women trying to do what's best for the man they both love in different ways. And Liam, starting from scratch, finally has the freedom to make a choice without the weight of his past. Whether he falls in love with either of them again or sets out on a completely new path becomes one of the central tensions moving forward. Conclusion: this storyline is not only a shocking twist, but also an evolution of Liam's character, a moral reckoning for Bill, and a cautionary tale for all who believe in second chances. The Bold and the Beautiful took a risk by moving into the psychological thriller genre, but the payoff was huge. By giving Liam a complete reset of poison, surgery, and amnesia, the show showed its audience what it truly means to be remade. Liam's journey isn't over. In many ways, it's just begun. But this time, he moves forward without the ghosts of yesterday whispering in his ear. And for the first time in a long time, Liam Spencer wasn't just alive, he was ready to live.